Hello YouTube, it looks like we're going to have another ranked game here for you. It looks like we're going to have, with the blue team, Amumu in the jungle, Zed at mid lane, Misfortune at bottom, Riven at top, and Lulu as the support in bottom lane. For the purple team, looks like one of them hasn't connected yet, but it looks like their jungle, Hecarim. We've got Olaf in the top lane, Karthus at mid, Blitz at bottom as the support, Hecarim in the jungle, and Draven as the AD carry. So it should be a really nice game. It looks... What I always find interesting is currently in Season 3, the AP caster is a little... not weak, but a little lacking for the most part. So a lot of teams have been going this AD-heavy, sustained damage, anti-AP caster sort of mid-style. So, like, Amumu does have quite a bit of magic damage just through his W, his Tantrum, his... and usually the items he builds, but traditionally speaking, this is not a very AP-heavy team. There's very little magic damage besides from Amumu. Lulu does have some, but if she's going all support items, she really won't do that much damage. And while on the other team, you've got quite a mix of damage. Blitz does quite a bit of magic damage through his ult, his Q, and Karthus does a lot of magic damage. I'm a little curious to why he brought Exhaust. I guess he expects to die, and then he does want people to be able to run away. So I guess that makes sense. Usually I see people run Ignite or Teleport, Revive, or something like that. But Olaf is running the Ghost instead of Flash. So here we go into the game. Let's see what everybody buys. Blitz is running a ward-heavy build, getting 1 Vision Ward, 3 Sight Wards, and Health Pot. And this is what I was talking about in my last video with the Crystalline Flask. I think this item really needs to be nerfed because it just lets you trade damage so well. So, but yeah, as you can see, Olaf and the Karthus both started with that Crystalline Flask, along with the Lulu on the opposing team. She decided to go 3 Sight Wards and Crystalline Flask, which that putting lots of points in the the support tree does allow for that. So other than that, nobody's going the old standard of boots pots with this team. Everybody's either going wards and pots or longsword or the Crystalline Flask. So it's actually pretty interesting. The longsword, it's actually a really good item now since it builds into Vampiric Scepter. Before it was so much better to go with the Doran's Blade to start. So I doubt we're going to see much action here. Amumu, the Blitz might be able to do like some sort of snag here, but I don't think he's going to do it. We'll follow him around in case he decides to do something aggressive. But Amumu, the early game is a little rough, so he's going to probably want to hold off on that. Looks like I'm not sure, they might try and do some sort of gank at his red when he comes. It looks like it. It looks like they're going to wait for him, do a little bit of counter jungling here, and then beat the crap out of him when he comes into this bush here. Right there. Defending Hecarim while he steals the blue team's red. Olaf tried to... looks like he took the race. Blitz did land a grab there, and it looks like MF's going to take a lot of damage with that exhaust. She does get to flash over the wall, and that Ignite won't kill her because it's only level 1 Ignite. But Draven is doing a lot of damage. That exhaust. Wow, this is really aggressive. Holy cow. Really aggressive. Going in between the lanes like that. They do have since Blitz pulled, like it's pretty good, but... oh god, Hecarim might give up a kill here. Nope, manages to sneak away without Amumu even seeing him. That's really good. So Amumu's jungle is completely ravaged right now. He doesn't have red, doesn't have race, and the golems are down. So he's just gonna head back to wolves, and by that time, race won't be up. Golems are up now, but he'll be able to do something. Now with that early back, the CS at bottom lane is going to be really low. MF only has 2 creep kills, and we're already 3 minutes in. Several waves have gone by, and we'll see if Blitz is able to land another grab here. Back at top lane, looks like Olaf is able to do quite a bit of harass with his axes, and he is out-leveling her, so he must have done a little bit of zoning, or Riven did a lot of time Oh, that's right. He took the Wraiths, so that's why he's got a level advantage there. Karthus Zed trading damage a little bit, and back at bottom Blitz, not too much is going on. Not sure what that ping was for. Oh, the Blitz Draven saw the Amumu, or thought the Amumu was there. But so far pretty passive besides that initial play in the jungle there, down by the blue team's golems. So I think Draven just does a lot of damage, and with Blitz, they can do quite a bit of harass and almost ensure the pulls with stand aside. But MF Lulu, the ability to turn people into squirrels and then do the double up and stuff like that, and they just have a sheer amount of slows. They're not going to be able to get away. We do have a gank going down mid. Karthus is able to flash away before that bandage toss lands, so good job on him. Looks like Riven went back, and on her first back she's buying a longsword, health bot, and ward. So Blitz tries to throw out the grab there, misses. Draven doing a little bit of harass, and the blue team just poking away at that Blitz now that he's vulnerable. That's the problem with Blitz. If you can't land those grabs, or if you don't land those grabs, he is just not a good support because he doesn't provide any sustain. And once that pulls down, he's pretty much not useless, but he's he's definitely vulnerable. So it's definitely not good. Okay, back at mid lane, the Karthus is almost doomed, but with that passive on his W, he should be able to keep the mana up. Top lane, not too much is going on. A lot of poke going on there between Olaf and Riven. Olaf likes throwing those axes. Bottom lane, not much is too going on. Here comes the gank. Amumu lands a good bandage toss, but I don't think they're going to be able to get him just because of the slow on that axe. Just going to prevent them from doing too much. Zed looks like he's pushing mid pretty hard. Trying to rob a little CS from Karthus, it looks like. Back at bottom lane, looks like Blitz tried to do a little bit more and got harassed a little bit more. He is taking a lot of damage and throws a pole into a minion wave. What is going on there, Blitz? Come on. Blitz is one of my favorite champions, and I enjoy playing him, but, oh man, this Blitz. Besides that early pull, he's been pretty lackluster. Looks like Hecarim's going to be ganking top here soon after golems, since Riven is pushing really hard. She does have a very good ward there in Tribush, so she'll see it coming immediately. Oh man! Let's see if Hecarim can clear. Oh yeah, with the Riven ult, very good. But that was an impressive play there. The fact that she was able to get Olaf that close to the turret. She did take quite a few turret hits, which made her vulnerable. Back at bottom lane, got quite a bit of poke going on, but see, that's what I'm talking about. That Lulu W just destroyed Draven, and now he's gonna give the kill to the support. I guess it's better than the MF, but still, not good. And this is the problem with Lulu, is even if Blitz lands a hell of a pull, that Lulu, all she has to do is squirrel somebody, and all of a sudden that pull is now a detriment because they can just reposition. And so as far as the farm goes, let's see how we're doing. I never took the time to pair everybody. There we go. Looks like Draven is slightly ahead, and this Blitz might go down here. Woo! Pretty damn close there. And the harass, just with the fact that she can throw her pixie on somebody and then use the her Q from that, just gives it huge range. So Olaf looks like he came down to cover mid while that was going on. So blue team, not much of an advantage, but they do have a slight advantage here. Looks like Zed is out farming pretty crazily on Karthus, but it looks like Olaf is doing a good job out farming Riven. Trying to chase down the Riven here. I doubt they're going to get anything here. Unless she... No. Not going to get anything there. She does have a kill up, and looks like she's going for that quick brutalizer, getting boots. Olaf's doing a lot of damage there to her. Decides to ult. I guess he didn't want to get stunned by her. Karthus did go down. I assume Zed ulted him. Sorry, I missed that. It's always hard. This is why two commentators is really good, because one person can watch the action going on elsewhere. But I'll do my best to try and get all the kills in. Blitz is doing some aggressive warding at mid and whatnot. Draven's just farming almost freely. He's nearly 20 CS over the MF, even with that death. So he's doing a good job farming. Oh man, lands the grab on the MF, but not gonna be able to do much with it, just because she flashed away. Hecarim wants to give Karthus blue, and man is blue good on Karthus. Lets him spam like crazy. Zed knows because of that ward. He manages to steal the blue, but I don't think he's going to be able to get away with it since he burned his shadow form. Yep, gives it back to Hecarim. I'm using the chat. Anyway, nothing so far relatively calm besides a little bit of poke. Going on back at top. Looks like Olaf is still doing a very amazing job of denying creeps on the Riven. And with Karthus without that blue, he's going to have a little bit more trouble farming, especially when he's trying to harass Amumu like that. But, oh man, bottom lane, playing really aggressive on the Blitz. Lulu does manage to ult the MF, but I'm not sure if it's going to save him. Lulu does get the kill on the Blitz. Lulu is going to carry hard, looks like. Woo! Karthus with that ult gets the double kill just because he brought, they brought everybody low with that dive. Karthus, let's see how fed he's going to get this game. He has given up one kill, but man, he's 3-1 now, giving him a lot of gold. Almost 1,400, enough for that needlessly large rod unless he's going for the quick Roa. But he almost has enough. I believe that's 1,700 there. 1710 or something like that to finish up the Roa. Rod of Ages, sorry, if you don't know my terminology. And as far as farm goes, Olaf is crushing Riven top, and Zed is crushing Karthus mid. And they're kind of even at bottom lane, and the jungles are relatively even. Even though that Hecarim has one successful gank compared to the Amumu's ganks. Taking red. And Blitz placing some more aggressive wards. Let's see what Blitz is building. Looks like he's going to get that Philistone here soon, but he's pretty much putting all his money in wards right now. And Draven's going for the quick Vampiric Scepter. He does have the movement speed boots. Vamp Scepter as well on the MF. Mumu looks like he's trying to get around on the Hecarim here, but I don't think they're going to be able to dive. But maybe he wants the Blitz. I think Amumu wins that fight straight out, but with the support of Draven coming soon. Oh, and Hecarim's there. Hecarim ults to try and get there sooner. But, oh, Amumu lands a beautiful ult, and Lulu ults him as well, so that gives a lot of stun. Gonna get a double kill here. Not what I expected. This Lulu likes to get kills. Anyway, Draven flashes over the wall and gets away. Amumu so low. That was well played on Blue's part. Bringing that gold advantage back to about even. Zed ulted the Karthus, going to do a lot of damage here. Karthus is probably going to go down. Boom. Boom, boom. Karthus gets baited into the bushes. Very rough. And now blue team should push really hard here. They might even be able to dive this Draven, even though Lulu's ult is down, and that's going to be huge. But with pokes like that, it's going to be really tough for Draven. And the Olaf is diving so hard on the Riven. Man, that is ridiculous. Why is he... She's only at half health. Why is he diving so hard? That is so greedy, Olaf. What are you doing, man? That's just... Dyrus, what are you doing? Anyway. Back at bottom lane. I don't understand what Olaf was doing there. He has no damage yet. Like, just... What are you doing, Olaf? Diving 2 towers deep when she's at half health? Okay. So, back at bottom lane, looks like Blitz is trying to land a pull here. So we'll follow the Blitz here for a little bit. See if he can land something. Oh, looks like he wants to go for it. Karthus, meanwhile, doing a little bit of jungle to try and get some of that creep score back up and compete with Zed a little bit more. Draven looks like he's doing a little bit of damage, but that Lulu poke. Blitz misses the Q again. Man, he really needs to start landing those grabs. Why did Draven ult the creep wave? I'm really confused at some of the purple team's decision making right now. Oh, I guess he just wanted to push it, go back and buy. He has enough gold for... I'm not quite sure what he's getting. He only has 1100 free gold. Amumu does take the blue. We might see a hell of a dive here. Amumu lands the banish toss on the Blitz. And MF does a beautiful ult, but we might see a huge counter kill here. Karthus does go down, but that's not a huge deal because Karthus, he just does so much damage. Does the ult, but let's see. Both Amumu and Lulu are so low. Managed to get Zed a double kill here, but with Hecarim still chasing, like, this is going to be rough. He might be able to get away. This is... Whew! Okay, that was a little harrowing there, but another questionable decision there on purple team. They're just making some strange decisions, that's all. I'm just not sure if I agree with them. The Olaf diving that deep. I know Dyrus is good, man, but it's pretty ridiculous. He's doing a very good job of denying this Riven farm, but... Anyway, running around placing lots of wards. Let's see what the vision looks like. Bottom near dragon is very well visioned, and looks like he's just clearing wards right now, making the vision actually surprisingly low for blue team. They really need to place more wards, but they do have a lead now, 2k gold, which is mostly on the Zed, it looks like. Almost nearly all of it is on the Zed. A little bit on the Lulu as well. Purple team looks like they really want to do dragon here. I guess they do need to make up for that gold disadvantage they have going on. Got an engage going on to here. Lulu takes some damage, but she manages to flash away from the Blitz Q. Zed's coming in from behind. But he's a little out of position the way that Draven and Karthus is placed. Decides to shadow form over the wall. Lulu still there. We'll see. They might be able to get this blitz with her poke. Might be pretty intense. Anyway, as far as items go, Olaf's got a Warmogs already. Amumu has a Warmogs. Looks like we're going to see a blue dive here. They do know that Amumu's there. They managed to pull him. But that's going to get the blitz for sure. With the MF ult, like, Amumu might go down here, but that's okay. That was a really good flash, but didn't Draven still manage to pick up the kill with another one? And the AD carries kill each other. That is hilarious. It's very funny. Karthus comes down. He's going to defend this turret a little bit. Zed there was chasing him, so going to be a little bit dangerous. Looks like he did finish that Bloodthirster, and the MF is going to Brutalizer. See, I don't agree with the Brutalizer on the AD carry. I don't think it's good enough. And with Zed and Riven both getting Brutalizers into Black Cleavers, like, I don't think it's good. Sorry, it's just... We'll see how it works out, though. I'm personally of the opinion that Black Cleaver is not good on most AD carries. Especially when you have two other people getting it. Anyway, it looks like Purple Team's going to try for Dragon here. With Riven and Olaf, they should be able to do a lot of damage here. And with Karthus and Hecarim as well, they should be able to just melt this. And I don't think even Amumu can get there in time, even with the bandage toss over the wall. So, yep, they get it. Zed tries to come in and do a little bit of damage, but he gets caught way out of position, does a pretty big juke. And Blitz doesn't land the pull again, but I think Zed's dead. Oh, he does manage to flash over the wall. Very impressive. But I think we're going to see pretty much a lot of damage here on blue team. Lulu ult manages to save the Amumu, and with Karthus and Broloff it's just not good. Oh, Riven managed to come in and do a little bit of damage, but I think Mumu does go down to the Karthus ult. Riven doing a good job there, coming in, doing a lot of damage. Blitz manages to narrowly escape even with the Riven down there doing stuns and whatnot. And Zed manages to get away as well. A lot of hate there for Dinh. Pretty ridiculous. Blue is pushing very hard at this bottom lane. They are going to get it. And Draven, he's not going to be able to stop it. Might be able to do quite a bit of damage to the MF, but that turret is dead. So very dead. Oh man, they're going to get the kill on Draven because he was too greedy, gets exhausted. Oh, it's so bad. Come on, purple team. Start making good decisions. Stop diving. Stop trying to go after people when everybody's zoom. And just clean up your play. What you're doing is sad. Because, like, Olaf, he's 40 creeps ahead of Riven. But then again, Zed is, like, 50 creeps below Karthus. Like, this is ridiculous. So ridiculous. Zed manages to kill that mid turret. Finally, as he said. And now Karthus is smack-talking. Completely unjustified. As far as the gold split goes, looks like a lot of it is on the Zed for blue team and the Lulu. That's pretty hilarious. Zed and Lulu for the gold. MF did manage to pick up the kill on Olaf again. Olaf here, he is just, it is not his game. He's trying to do all sorts of tricky stuff. Almost got the MF there, but diving on turrets when she's at nearly half health. I don't know what Dyrus is thinking. He's normally a really good player. Right now, he's feeding. Amumu does manage to get the kill on the Hecarim. And the Karthus does get the kill on the Zed, but we'll see what happens here. Probably going to see a Karthus ult here soon. It's not up for another, what, 20 seconds. Mumu did go down to the Draven because he was able to catch up and drop the stand aside on him. Looks like Lulu is going to try and do some damage here with Riven. Riven does manage to do the flash dash into the stun, doing a lot of damage. And now the Draven's trying to run away from everybody, even down into their turrets, but he is dead. I guess he just wanted to try and do as much damage as possible. Goes down to the Riven. This Riven is starting to get pretty fed. 6-2, even though she's way behind on farm. She is ahead on gold compared to the Olaf. Olaf trying to do a lot of damage to this Riven, but I'm not sure who wins that now. He does have a lot of health, but I don't think it's going to work. Dyrus talking a little bit of smack now with the Riven. Pretty hilarious. Back in mid lane. Looks like Amumu was trying to push a little bit here. But I don't think he's going to be able to push much, even with 3 of his players on his team with him. Just because Karthus just has a very good ability to clear creep waves. Blitz going after this Riven here. Let's see what the vision looks like here. Wow, Purple's team's vision is terrible right now. Blue team has very good vision of the dragon area, and Purple team blue side. But other than that, both teams are not warding nearly efficiently. We did miss a kill on of the Zed on the Draven there. Looks like it's just spiraling out of control here in blue team's favor. Yeah, the Karthus does have to retreat. There's no way that he can defend that from the 3, now 4-player push. Zed ulting him, doing a lot of damage. We'll see what happens here. He does manage to Zhonya's, and I guess that blocks his ult, but with the MF having as much damage as she has, her ult does so much damage. Olaf coming now, trying to chase down everybody with the help of Hecarim here, but that gold advantage is now 5k, and with everybody low, they do have a chance, but I don't think it's going to be enough. Zed doing a lot of damage to the Hecarim. He tries to ult over the wall and just can't make it. Mumu burns the ult there to just take out the Olaf. This is just not going well in their favor. This is ridiculous. Purple team is just getting destroyed now. The Blitz gets caught trying to back. I'm not sure what he's trying to do. He's either baiting or being silly. I don't know what's going on there. Draven burns his ult to try and kill Creep Wave again. And he's taken a lot of damage from the Amumu. And now, I mean the MF, but the Amumu is diving. Taking a lot of tower hits, but he is tanky enough now with that Warmogs, and now going into a, looks like a Randuin's that he's going to build next. But pretty ridiculous game so far. Blue team is just absolutely destroying purple team. There's an 8k gold advantage now, and nearly all of it is on Zed, MF, and Riven. Like, it's just, what's going on here, purple team? You're making terrible decisions. We'll watch Zed for a little bit just because he has been very good at killing people right now. He is right now 6-2. Well, I guess the Riven is 6-2 as well. MF is 7-3. This is pretty ridiculous so far. Pretty ridiculous. Dragon is back up, so we might see another engage here on Dragon. But blue team has no wards on the map except for the one in the middle of the lane. Like, I guess they do have that one there as well. Looks like purple team really wants to do the Dragon, try and cut some of that gold disadvantage here, but blue team is aware of this. The Amumu is ready with that bandage toss and ult. It's going to be pretty devastating too. He just walks up there and purple team just flees for their lives. They are so scared of this Amumu. He does land the bandage toss on the Blitz, but I don't think he wants to burn the ult. They're just going to take the blue and then head back and take that Dragon because it is free now. Maybe Draven can do some sort of magic here. Blitz does pull the Amumu, but last time I checked, Blitz does not want to pull the Amumu because now he's just out of position and caught. Draven does land a nice ult on 3-4 of the players, but Blitz pulling the Amumu, another poor decision there. I know he didn't really have vision, but it's just not smart. With him being as tanky as an anti-AD as he is, with the Warden's Mail going to be built into the Randuin. Wow, Olaf is backdooring like crazy though right now. This might be huge, actually. If he could backdoor that hard, Riven going Dyrus, stop. If he could backdoor that hard, it actually might be huge for the team. Decides to just back in lane because Riven and Amumu could be able to catch him. Purple team finally doing something here in their favor. Doing a lot of damage, cleaning up some people there. Cutting this cold advantage down to 7k. MF going back. What's she buying? She has 1,000 gold. Spends it to finish up her last whisper. Very nice. Looks like Olaf is getting that Randuin. Looks like he just wants to like backdoor like crazy. That's what. But we'll see. Purple is just taking out turrets right now, cutting that gold disadvantage now. It's still at 7k, but Blitz is dead again. There's no way he's getting away from this. He's just not. Oh, this Blitz, he makes me sad. He's just not good. Just makes me sad. Purple team farming the jungle as best as possible, trying to creep their way back into some sort of gold advantage here. But I guess Dyrus clearing all that creep wave bottom does manage to pick up some of that gold that he seems to be missing. Olaf might be caught out of position here, coming in from behind. We'll see what happens here, what he can do. Doing a lot of damage to the Zed, but the Zed ult does go down. Dyrus does ult as well. But the Amumu Maul goes down on 3 people, forcing the Karthus to Zonia. And Karthus just gets bursted down as soon as that Zonia drops. Karthus doing a lot of damage, decides, hey, why not? I'll ult. Maybe I'll get a kill here. Brings the Amumu very low and maybe getting a kill on the Zed if the Lulu hadn't have ulted him. So, nice little hit and run tactics there on blue, but Olaf, that was partially his fault getting caught out of position there. I'm going to follow the Riven for a little bit just because I think we might see some action here. Nah, she's going to go back into the jungle. Or, no, back top. Okay. Blitz doing some more finicky play here, trying to do some aggressive wards, making sure Baron has covered. Let's see what their wards look like. Looks like those are the only 2 wards on the map, the ones he just placed around Baron. While blue team only has a ward on Baron. A little sad there's not as much ward coverage. Dyrus does manage to get a kill on the Lulu at mid lane. He is super tanky there. And now he is pretty low. Looks like they might be able to get a kill on the Amumu here. But Hecarim is taking a lot of damage. If Zed gets in there, you're going to see a lot of kills go to Zed here. Oh man, here he goes. MF does manage to get in there. He ults the Olaf to cut the distance, and now he is just destroying the Karthus. Oh my god. This Zed, he is destroying them. Absolutely destroying them. What is he building? He just has a Last Whisper. It looks like he's going to be building the Blade of the Ruined King next. Going to have that Black Cleaver as well. Just not good here for Purple Team. They're getting skunked right now. Double kills. Double the kills. Even with Dyrus backdooring quite a few turrets. It's just not going to happen. This gold advantage is now almost 10k in blue team's favor. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a Baron here soon. So sad. Riven deciding to switch bottom lane, push that out a little bit as well. But Draven should be able to prevent that from the bottom turret from taking too much damage. We still haven't seen it cracked yet. Blitz, I don't know why he's trying to up-punch people. He just isn't doing anything relevant right now. Like, yeah, he's got a Giant's belt, but that's it. Like, he is squishy right now compared to everybody else. And this is part of the problem. Like, the all-AD team is actually doing surprisingly well, but they're all building armor pen. Like, Last Whisper is really good now with the flat armor changes. Lulu getting a little caught out of position here along with the Amumu, but they should be able to get away. Amumu and Lulu, it looks like they're doing quite a bit of damage here, even without the Lulu having like any AP whatsoever. All she has is that Crucible, which is a fantastic item, by the way. I love that item. I wish more people built it because it's just good. Two ults going down there trying to kill up the Purple Team, but with the Zhonya's there, manages to mitigate a lot of the damage. Draven does throw a really good ult, and Blitz still lands a really good pull there on the Zed. Very impressive there on that pull. Karthus decides to ult after going down, manages to do enough damage to get the kill on the MF and the Lulu there. And now the Blitz goes down to the Riven. Riven is going to do a lot of damage to this turret, but looks like Draven and Hecarim are able to push her away. Looks like she's getting that Guardian Angel next, so she's going to be really rough to kill. Really rough. That is a standard item on her. Okay, so Olaf, he's got Warmog's Reverie. Now he's building a Randuin's or a Frozen Heart. Randuin's, it looks like. While you got Karthus with Zhonya's Hourglass Roa in the Leandries. So we'll probably see him build Hat and Void Staff for the last items. Just let's see what this gold spread looks like. Pretty quiet here after that big fight. So we got some time here to stare at the play here. We'll watch the Amumu, see if he can take the Dyrus. Anyway, the gold spread right now is pretty in favor of blue team. The Amumu looks like he's going to get killed here, but he is just so tanky now with all that armor. But blue team might be able to do something here because they do get baited a little ways out and take a lot of damage from that Amumu. Amumu does go down to the Olaf there, but now they get to push real hard. Hecarim believes he can fly with that ult of his. Probably going to see a lot of damage here on this top turret. We might even see the first base get crack here. Draven managing to do quite a bit of damage there, but that Lulu, she's doing a surprising amount of damage for only having Zork boots. She must have a lot of flat AP or something. Or AP per level. She does have 49. Manages to land another good pull on the Zed. Sorry, I clipped away there. I accidentally hit a key. And wow, just a lot of damage there between Draven and Olaf now. They're probably going to be able to get the Riven here just because of the axes. Nope, missed the axe there. She's going to be able to get away now, or should be able to. Purple team really wants to do this Baron. Looks like they're trying to chase this Lulu down. Big heal goes down on her. She manages to get away. Purple team going for the Baron here. They actually brought this gold disadvantage down to 7k, so it's going to be really good if they can get this Baron. If they get this Baron, it'll be game. Amumu landing the ult there, and the Riven going in, doing a lot of damage, using that GA, but it's not going to be enough. She's going to go down here. She's just going to get exploded. And now purple team, this Baron is going to be huge for them. Hopefully they can do a lot with this. If they can take out quite a few turrets, it's going to be huge. The comebacks, man. The comebacks and the throws. That's what's going on here. Blue team is doing some throws here, trying to be super aggressive here, and purple team is just, they're taking advantage of it now. Decided everybody to go back so nobody gets bursted down, loses their Baron buff. Oh, and now down goes Karthus. He's just dead. And Hecarim. Okay, Hecarim was able to scare and save the Zoniad Karthus. I'm really surprised there that the Zed didn't try to stick with it. But Karthus should run. Run. Looks like blue team's going to try and pick up Dragon here between MF and Zed. They do have quite a bit of damage, but that Olaf, he's starting to get pretty scary now because he just has so much damage. Pops the Zonia's. Going to catch this MF maybe if he can land the pull. But she flashes away. It probably wouldn't have landed, but she does flash away to ensure that she gets away. Purple team now wants to probably do Dragon with the Amumu there and the Zed there. They should be able to do this real fast. Hecarim is coming, though. His ult is up. A lot of damage going down on that Dragon. Should be able to go down. Riven comes in. Purple team manages to steal the Dragon because Amumu was too far out to smite it. And now Purple is just destroying Amumu. And Riven with her GA down. Oh, Olaf taking a lot of damage. Dyrus does manage to pick up the Zed, but Zed also picks up the Dyrus with that ult. Sorry, a little bit of lag here. Not sure what's going on. And there is a big MF ult doing tons of damage to everybody. Blitz manages to flash over the wall, but I think this is a problem. I think this is a problem here for purple team with only Blitz up. Their lane's relatively pushed. We might be able to see blue do a lot of damage here. Finally crack that top turret there on their main base. And with the bottom lane push, they might just crack it that way. Uh-oh. That could be huge, actually. With Lulu disconnecting, hopefully she comes back real quick. But if this game turns into a 4v5, it's a good thing it's the support, but if this game turns into a 4v5, it's going to be really bad for blue team. We're going to watch EMF as she jungles, running around, taking golems, getting red, blah, blah, blah. Let's see what everybody's building. Zed got the Blade of the Rune King, Last Whisper, Bloodthirster, Black Cleaver. Riven has Black Cleaver, Bloodthirster, Guardian Angel, and now she's building a Last Whisper. A lot of armor pen they're building. MF, Last Whisper, Black Cleaver, Bloodthirster, and now she's building some sort of something that builds off Zeal. Either the new item, the Stark, I think it is, or I forget what it's called. I think it's Stark. It's whatever the lightning item is, or the Phantom Dancer. I'm not sure what she's going for. Blue team trying to push here, but looks like with that 4v5, they're trying to play it a little bit safe at the same time. Looks like Dyrus is finally going to get this bottom turret here. Taking it out. Just letting the minions try and take it out. MF might be able to save it, but that turret's probably dead. Oh, she decides to ult it, but it's still not even going to save it. Dyrus goes back. What's he buying? Looks like he's finally getting that Black Cleaver. We'll probably see him get one more damage. Probably, I would probably guess Atma's. That's what I'd get, Atma's. And with the Home Guard, he's just cruising back to mid lane. We really need to see that Lulu come back, because if blue team loses, it's only because it's a 4v5. They're way ahead, and that one decision, losing Baron, was also pretty huge. They allowed purple to cut some of the distance here. And Amumu, he just got his Randuins, the Warmogs, and the Sunfire. He has very little MR. That's surprising, because they do have a Karthus. Like, I don't understand why he's not building a little bit more MR there. Riven might get cut out of position, but it looks like she's decided to retreat a little bit. They really don't want to engage with the 4v5. The Lulu was doing quite a bit of damage, and with her ult, that's quite a bit of CC. Meanwhile, we'll finally go through the builds of the purple team. Olaf with the Randuin's, Black Cleaver, Warmog's, Reverie, and Boots of Lucidity with Home Guard. Looks like we're going to see purple finally try and push a little bit more here. There is the Hecarim ult, manages to catch the Riven, but her GA is back up, and they do have a turret, so it is essentially like a 5v5 here. Zed does go down to the Olaf, but Karthus is doing a lot of damage. Zonya there. Karthus just doing so much damage, and Dyrus did quite a bit of damage. Just waiting for that next creep wave. This game is going to be over here if that Lulu doesn't come back. This is very unfortunate. Because purple was outplayed all game until that, just a little bit before that Baron fight. There was like 2 engages there that went poorly in blue team's favor. Now the gold is even practically with this turret. It will be in very close to or about even. There it is, nice and even. But they're going to get this inhib, and that's going to be pretty huge. Because essentially everybody's down there with the Lulu disconnected. Dyrus is going to push out the bottom lane, it looks like, at the same time. And top's going to push itself because there's a huge creep wave going. Purple team deciding to go back since everybody is practically back up on the blue team. So while we're going to have a little bit of a lull here, we're going to watch the Zed and go over the items of purple team. So Karthus here getting the hat, and now it looks like he's going to be building a Void Staff. Using that Zonya is very well, and with Leanders he just does so much AoE damage with the armor pen that he has. And Sork Boots of Home Guard. Meanwhile, Draven has a Randuin's because they're all AD. I guess he got tired of getting focused, so decided to get the little extra HP and armor. So that's pretty hilarious. He has pretty much damage items for the rest. Bloodthirster, Phantom Dancer, Last Whisper, and now probably building an IE. Meanwhile, at top, looks like Amumu is getting a little caught out by Hecarim, but I'm not sure who wins that fight right now. I don't think Hecarim can take the Amumu. Amumu just going back in and poking. Oh man, Karthus manages to catch that. That's game right there. With Zed, they're going to get the Baron and then push for the win. Silly Lulu, your DC has cost your team the game. That is unfortunate. And well, I guess we'll just finish it out. We'll watch Hecarim as he charges. Almost caught somebody there. But Blitz looks like he is building a Sunfire. I don't know what he's building. Looks like an Aegis. He's got a whole bunch of bad items. I don't know. With boots of mobility, no tier 3 boots yet. Hecarim looks like he's going to be able to ult in here and do a lot of damage. There's the Lulu, just in time to see her team lose. That is so unfortunate. Hecarim's just charging around killing people, and Lulu is almost back. We'll see if Lulu, MF, and Zed here can save the day. She does manage to ult the MF and save her temporarily, but Zed's doing quite a bit of damage. Manages to take out the Draven. Karthus is ulting, but with the turrets down, it's just... that is unfortunate. Yep, Lulu DC OP. So unfortunate. Blue team really should have won this game. And that's the game, folks. Loss to DC. How unfortunate. Makes for a... I don't know. Leaves a bad taste in my mouth just for watching it. But thank you for watching my commentary. I hope you guys enjoyed the game. At least the beginning. It kind of went downhill there at the end. Made for not the most exciting game. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I hope to catch you on the next video. We'll try to probably have some champion spotlights and champion basics and item basics and stuff here coming out soon. But for the time being, I'm just going to keep trying to do commentaries as possible. As much as possible. So anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you on the next video.